This is the third video of this series where we were teaching you how to find the correct chords. And in this one, we're going to talk about dominant chords. Dominant chords are the most foundational thing you have to understand before you can play passing chords. So make sure you understand it, make sure you practice it, and then let's get into it. So here's the most important thing you need to understand, you need to know about passing chord. There's two words, tonic and dominant, okay? So, or if you don't want to use these words, you can say 1 and 5, okay? So every time you want to go to a 1, to a version of 1, you're gonna find the version of 5 of that one. For example, if I'm going to C, the 5 of C is G. So I'm gonna do, okay, so G is gonna be my passing chord to C. If I wanna go to F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, my 5 is gonna be C. Right? If I want to go to F sharp, my 5 is going to be C sharp. So if I want to go to C sharp, my 5 is going to be A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? If I want to go to A, my 5 is going to be E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So first thing, you need to know the numbers, okay? At least know the 1 and the 5 of every note, right? And one way you can do that is when you're practicing your dominant chords, right? Your dominant chord is basically a major chord plus the flat 7, right? You can take the flat 7 down, okay? So that's your dominant. Okay, remember I usually say when you're practicing, you gotta make sure you practice with both hands. In that instance, a lot of the time when you're playing the dominant on the left hand, you're not gonna play all the 4 notes. You're either gonna play this or you're gonna play this, right? So there's no need for you to play the whole thing. But anyways, if you want, you can do it too. But the best way, right? You keep going up like this. So remember, like I said, it's 1, 3, 5, 7. It's not 1, 3, no, it's not 1, 3, 5, 7. It's 1, 3, 5, 7 flat. Okay? 1, 2, right? Okay, you gotta make sure you can do that with both hands. Whether you're doing it like this, or whether you're doing it like this. Right? So now you gotta practice it again, but this time you're gonna practice it with the resolution, because the dominant is not a resolved chord, so it has to lead you somewhere. For example, here I'm doing C dominant. Where is it gonna lead me? It's gonna lead me to F, because C is the 5 to F, right? So right? You keep going that way because you don't want to just be able to play the dominant, but you have to be able to play it in context, right? So let's do the example of the song that we did. We were playing for that whole session. So it's Amazing Grace. Okay, so only for that part. So what can I do? If I'm going to the 1, what's my 5 to the 1? I can do a passing chord. It would be G. So right, that's my 5 dominant, that's my G dominant. So I'm going to the 4. What's my 5 to the 4 is 1. Since I was already on the 1, I can just play the dominant of 1 to lead me to the 4. And then I'm going back to the 1. I can do my dominant again. So the 5 is my dominant. That's a predominant. And then I can do the same thing again. So that's 5 dominant. Right, I'm going to the 5. What's my 5 to G? It's gonna be D. Right, so my passing chord is gonna be D. So I'm playing D dominant. So I'm going to the 1, my passing chord is gonna be G. So I'm going to the 4, so F, my passing chord is gonna be C. So right, so I play the 1 dominant. I'm going to the 1, I can do. So I go through the 5, the G. So let's say I'm going to the 6 here. Da, 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 da. So before I go to the A, what passing chord can I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be E. So right? So E dominant. So I'm going to So if I'm going to the 2, I can still do a passing chord here. What's my passing chord to the 2? It's gonna be the 6. So I can do the same. The dominant of 6, A dominant. So So basically that's it. That's a practical example of how you can use it. regardless of which key I'm playing it on. If I'm playing on A flat, for example, I'm going to the 4, so my passing chord is 1. I'm going to the 1, my passing chord is 5. Right? Let's say I'm going to the 6 here. So I'm going to the 6. My passing chord would be 3. Right? Now here, that's a passing chord, but I can still do a passing chord going to my passing chord. So 6 is my passing chord to 2, so I would do. So. Right? So 1. I'm going to the 4. So this is gonna be 1 is gonna be my passing chord. So I'm going to the 1, so I can do 5. Okay, so that's the 6. So before I go there, I can do 3. 3 is my passing chord to 6. Right? That's my C dominant, because I'm going to the F minor. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. As usual, if you didn't watch the previous the first 2 parts, just go ahead and watch them so that you can understand exactly where we're coming from. And I hope you have a nice day. Make sure you practice, and then I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to like and share.